in this budget, which is going to be Arun Jaitley's third budget and his second full year budget, what we're given to understand is the big focus will be on how he will go ahead and balance between growth as well as fiscal deficit. Remember, even in the economic survey, the government has gone ahead and said that the oil price rise as well as a global turmoil can pose as a serious downward risk to the growth in the economy, and at best what we can do is see growth between 7 to 7.75% in FY17. And at a time when they're talking about creating jobs and crowding in private investment, perhaps it is time for Jaitley to balance between growth and fiscal deficit. And also at a time when rating agencies like Moody's have clearly gone ahead and said that India is fiscally weaker than most of its peers, it is going to be a tightrope walk between sticking to the 3.5% fiscal deficit target or really going ahead and breaching it and get in more private spending. What we're also given to understand is that the second big focus in this budget will be on rural economy. Remember, we've seen 2 consecutive years of drought. At this point of time, many say perhaps it is the right time for Arun Jaitley and his team to go ahead and increase allocation for rural spending. Will he really go ahead and do that? Thirdly, we're given to understand that PSU bank recapitalization very recently, in fact, the parliamentary panel has wrapped not only the RBI but even the government on the high level of NPAs that we've seen for the banking sector. And if the banking sector really needs to push the economy at this point of time, remember, there is a need to recap the PSU banks. They have to meet the Basel III requirements, for which they need 2.4 lakh crore rupees. What we're given to understand is that some sort of an announcement for PSU recapitalization would be the big focus area that everybody will be watching out for. Apart from that, simplification of taxes is something that both Jaitley as well as Prime Minister Modi have spoken about several times. They're talking about a roadmap for phasing out corporate tax exemptions. Apart from that, how to align service tax with GST will be something that will be watched out for. And lastly, subsidy rationalization. They've already said that DBT will come in, and that is going to be something that will help the government in terms of subsidy rationalization. And even the economic survey pointed out that in terms of subsidies, we're giving close to 1 lakh crore rupees in terms of subsidies to the rich people. So how the government will really go ahead, rationalize subsidies, will be all the key focus areas that we will watch out for this budget.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.